Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Al Murray. I will be hosting our webinar here this evening, and we are super excited that you decided to join us here on this webinar. Somebody thought very highly of you to invite you to this event, and I'm super excited for you because about a year ago, this same time, about a year ago, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, someone invited me to take a look at this opportunity as well. So I'm going to do my very best to share what so many of us, you see some of the leaders here on the screen, feel as though is one of the greatest opportunities on the planet. So I don't feel it robbery to share a little bit of my time, especially since you devoted a little bit of your time. And if you're just joining us here on the webinar, primarily, especially if you're a guest, please type your name, city, and state in the chat line. That way, whomever it was that invited you will know that you're here. Also, if you're an affiliate on the line, feel free to do so. We always like to know who we have on the line as well. I see we have Monica Logan, Steve from Ohio. Ms. Logan is from Riverdale, Georgia. We've got Tim Scott. Welcome, sir. Renee as well. Great, thank you, sir. It's Renee Gant, Mr. Hood from out in yes, Velma Johnson, welcome. We've got so many folks that are starting to join us here on the line. And again, we're just super excited to have so many folks from all across the country. I know myself just very, very excited about expanding internationally. Got a good friend and professional networker involved with the company, and he's already placed 11 people in the business within his first week. Hasn't even been a week yet, and just super excited about that. So again, folks, I just want to let you know that you're in the right place at the right time. I've been involved with this company for just over a year, and just following the systems here that Wealth Builders Worldwide has to offer, being involved with some of the awesome leadership, and just following the systems that you'll find, the map that is found on Wealth Builders Worldwide. Just following those systems, folks. With me and some of my partners were able to hit the very, very top of this company in a matter of months. We just had a gentleman by the name of Dominic Carey hit the top of this company in record time, 3 months. And I tell you, it's just really a tremendous testament to the value of our system and how well it works if followed properly. So what I want to do is open up with a very quick video that'll share some information about our ecosystem. You'll hear from our CEO, and then we're going to move back to a PowerPoint presentation that'll basically clear up all the facts for you, fill in all of the blanks, and by the conclusion of this webinar, you should have enough information to make an informed decision as to whether this will be something that will be as beneficial for your family as it's been for those that have invited you onto this line and those that are embarking upon this particular opportunity. We are the largest network of 24 gold savers in the world, and welcome to the home of the gold-backed cryptocurrency. So with that, folks, just bear with me one moment as I queue up this video. We'll get it started in just one moment.
Our journey into the crypto world was very special. It's always been important to me to offer the people something they can benefit from. For me, gold represents freedom and independence for the people. Right now, we are limited by the financial system, and I want to change that.
We have a lot of news today for you. The people, they know me from 2011. Everything what I promised you, I did it.
My name is Harold Seitz. I'm the CEO and founder of Karatbars International.
And it's very important, the word freedom. Everybody has the right to be free. To be free.
Gold is money. Gold is gold. Gold exists since 2,800 years. We have 194,000 tons in the world, and 80,000 tons are still in the ground, and that's it.
gold has been through wars, imperial collapses, and natural disasters. Nevertheless, it has always been and will continue to be the universal equivalent. The next step into a golden success story gets started. November 2018, the official Karatbars exchange is established. December 2018, the official gold standard holding and the biggest mine in the world with 700 tons deposit of gold in Guinea to be opened. March 2019, the Gold Standard Bank in Guinea will be based. April 2019, Karatbars Digital Stock Exchange, where shares of businesses will be kryptonized for trading, and blockchain smartphone working on the voice over blockchain protocol. July 4th, 2019, the Gold Independence Day. The visionary mission of Karatbars is to return gold to people. Starting from July 4th, 2019, everyone will be able to exchange pure gold to KBC at the rate of 100 KBC to 1 gram of gold. September 2019, Karatbars International will be starting operation on its own blockchain. Mainnet will be released. October 2019, Hard Fork Day. The creation of a single coin covered by gold. Both coins, KBC and KCB, will be transferred to their own blockchain with their market value protected. A single coin will be created, backed by gold and freely exchangeable for gold.
That's our idea. Some are trying gold-backed coins, but that's mostly just contracts. With us, it is actually about the physical gold, a real asset backing our coin.
The KB Universe gives you all the services necessary to trade and manage your funds. Karatbars offers you a platform to trade your cryptocurrencies for cash gold, US dollars or euros, and vice versa. KaratPay gives you the opportunity to do business online and pay products and services with the trust of gold backing it. The KCB coin is our digital currency used for all transactions within the KB Universe. Karatbars, KaratPay, and the KCB will generate revenue with every transaction made. And the profit those services create goes right back into backing the KBC and the development of our ecosystem.
People can purchase their gold and that can be in their e-wallet, which is called KaratPay, and they can pay online using KaratPay, same like PayPal, credit card, or some other stuff.
Our ecosystem is designed to offer a solution for the entire world. We have our ATMs all around the globe, where people can change their coins and withdraw cash gold. I believe the Karatbars ecosystem will be the new leading financial system in the world within the next 10 years. Right now, there's no alternative to the debt caused by fiat currency. Germany owes $2 trillion, the US $20 trillion, and no one can repay that. That's why we are creating a new payment system right now that has a real value. We want to bring back balance to the ecosystem and create more peace in the world.
With our all-in-one ecosystem, we offer you more than any other investment today, giving you access to everything, securing your money in real assets, trading online with a gold-backed coin, and an alternative real-world currency with the speed, safety, and versatility of blockchain-based cryptocurrencies. Find out more about the KB Universe and see what it can do for you.
That's all what Karatbars offer. Now the decision depends on the user.
Man's highest values are love, respect, appreciation, and friendship. That's how we should shape our lives. That is what I stand for, work for, and what I fight for.
I need to pause this right here because this is super important for you to understand what's transpiring with this particular coin. This is your guarantee of what's going to happen on the 4th of July, where we can trade in 100 KBC coins, cryptocurrency coins, for 1 gram of gold. This is the owner of our company, the CEO, Mr. Harold Seitz. This is his guarantee. This is something that he told us he was going to do when we first started acquiring these coins at 0.008 cents, less than a penny. If you acquired this coin for less than a penny during the initial ICO state, folks, type 1 in the chat bar, because we're super excited, because we're going to get 1 gram of gold starting on the 4th of July for 100 KBCs. So what that simply means is that you've got folks on this line here today that for less than $1 are going to be able to acquire 1 gram of 24 karat gold, folks. That is a tremendous return on $1, less than $1. So we're super excited about that. This is the basis of what we're going to talk about here this evening. So let me just cue up this PowerPoint one last time so we can move directly into it, because again, I'm so excited about the information that I'm going to be sharing with you here this evening. Again, my name is Al Murray, and I choose this company's gold director and VIP positions. Now, what I'm going to share with you folks, you just heard a lot about our ecosystem, but I want to tell you about why our company exists and the vision, give you a little bit of the vision of this gentleman, Mr. Harold Seitz. This is HR 5404. This is a bill that was introduced to the House of Representatives on March 22nd of 2018. What it is it says to define the dollar as a fixed weight of gold. Now, it hasn't garnered a whole lot of support, but here's the thing. This is the first bill of its kind introduced to any part of Congress since 1984. But what's so particular about this is so interesting is that its content. This is a 4-page document, and we're only going to go through the first few paragraphs. But here it says Congress finds the following. The United States dollar has lost 30% of its purchasing power since 2000 and 96% of its purchasing power since the end of the gold standard in 1913. It also goes forward to say, now that's big in itself. Every 35 years, no, let me get to this right here. Okay, under the Federal Reserve 2% inflation objective, the dollar loses half of its purchasing power every generation or 35 years. American families need long-term price stability to meet their household spending needs, saving money, and planning for retirement. Now, when you talk about planning for retirement, okay, and you realize that under this 2% inflation objective, that your money that you've saved up in retirement loses half of its purchasing power every 35 years. Think about this, folks. You save $1 million for retirement, deferred, and now you've got to pay $1 million in taxes. You got to pay taxes on that $1 million, and the value of that $1 million is valued at it has half of the purchasing power. So now you've got $500,000 to live off of during the rest of your retirement. That's huge, okay? And this isn't Al Murray saying this. This is Congress finds the following. Now, 2%, see, the federal government, the Federal Reserve, not the federal government, the Federal Reserve, they feel as though this 10%, this 2% objective is the optimum level of inflation that promotes the highest GDP growth and job growth in the country, okay? But it's robbing us, those that save money in traditional ways, thrift savings accounts, 401ks, 503Bs, 529 college plans, saving the money up underneath your mattress. It's losing at least 2%. But here's the thing, 2%, since 1966, since I've been born, the average inflation rate per year is 4.4%. But at 2%, you lose, every generation, you're losing half of your purchasing power. Folks, that's incredible. So let me just share this quick disclaimer very quickly. We're here today to share information only that has been helpful to others. We want to share the facts in a manner that would allow you to make an independent decision of your own All calculations are for illustration purposes and do not reflect actual earnings. A good rule of thumb is never invest money that would hurt you to lose. So understand this, folks. You just saw a video dictating and delineating this company's entire ecosystem. It's incredible. It's in the works, and it's one of a kind, and it's industry leading. This company is leading the field when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. Now, regardless of what you think or how you feel about cryptocurrencies, this is what the U.S. Congress is saying. They're calling it the future of money, folks. The U.S. House of Representatives is giving Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies a big boost by labeling digital currencies the future of money. And what I want you to do is remember this term, folks, the future of money. We're going to come back to that in a little while. But I love the fact that now, so folks that used to be critics of the industry of cryptocurrency now want to start their own industries within the niche. Now, check this out, folks. The owner of the New York Stock Exchange is proposing to team up with Microsoft and Starbucks to build an ecosystem for cryptocurrency. Now, this gentleman talks so badly about cryptocurrency in its infancy stages, but all at the same time setting and compiling patents to secure his niche within that industry, folks. So it's incredible. But here's the thing. Our ecosystem is backed in 24 karat gold, something that the world is looking to get back to. Whereas this ecosystem that this company is talking, these three companies are talking about, is backed in the same monetary system that backs the world currencies of today, folks, which is nothing. There's nothing backing the currency. So you're going to have the same type of intrinsic problems that countries are having, like Zimbabwe, Turkey, Iran, Venezuela are having, where their currencies their countries are experiencing hyperinflation, and their currencies are worth nothing because their governments overprinted money, because banks overloaned and created money which devalued it. So check this out. The longer you keep your money in the bank, it allows the bank to make more loans, and those loans bring down the value of your money. It increases inflation. But here's the thing. All truths pass through three stages. They're first ridiculed. That means folks say, oh, that'll never work. Then they're violently opposed. That means, there's rules and regulations placed upon it. And then thirdly, it's accepted as being self-evident. Now, in this innovation wave, folks, this is when the white papers are done. This is when the business plan is made up. Okay. Now, where we are within this business S-curve is we're just entering the second wave, the hyper growth phase of the business. Okay. And this is where the opportunity, this is where the millionaires and the billionaires are made, folks. Unfortunately, typically, folks like us, we normally get involved in things as satisfied customers as those products and services hit the marketplace and the product meets maturity, okay? But this is where we are right now, folks. We're right here, and therein lies all of the opportunity. Now, why Karatbars cryptocurrency? This is why. If you're looking to make transactions, folks, of any types that may involve a comma or more than 2 or 3 zeros, understand these transactions could take 3 to 7 days. And it doesn't matter if you're going peer-to-peer, peer-to-business, or business-to-business, because they involve local banks and they involve central banks. This process is both expensive, it's slow, and it involves a lot of human manipulation risk, okay? Now, cryptocurrency uses the blockchain. It uses technology. So it doesn't matter if you're going peer-to-peer, peer-to-business, or business-to-business. This technology is cheaper, it's faster, and it involves the lowest human manipulation risk on the market, folks. And there is why cryptocurrency is gaining such popularity. Now understand this. This company has 2 coins. First time ever that one company has brought forth two coins like this. All right. Now, the first coin is the Karat Gold coin. That's what we call our KBC coin. This coin sold out 12 billion coins, folks. Last year, it raised over $100 million. The coin is already considered a success because it's trading on 4 major exchanges. Okay. 2 of these are 2 of the largest in the world. But as of the 25th of this month, we'll be moving on to the 3rd largest exchange in the world, folks. And the the largest exchange in the Asian market. It's an incredible thing, folks. It's going to mean so much to the value of this coin, especially from July 4th moving forward. It's an incredible thing. Now, we're talking about this Carat coin bank coin. Folks, this coin is issued by the bank that owns 2 gold mines, all right? So this coin, let's make sure we understand it right. This coin is backed by physical gold, the first of its kind, and this coin is issued by the bank that owns not 1 but 2 gold mines. Over 50 billion coins will be offered for sale to people like you and I. Folks, the coin just launched in September, and these coins are flying out the doors. Folks see the value of acquiring them. Now, we're so excited because we already understand those folks that took part in the ICO phase of the first coin. Understand, we've already applied for or received our 35% bonuses in 24 karat pure gold bullion. Now, if you receive or apply for that 35% bonus, because they're still being issued right now, they process over 500 of these bonuses every single day. The company they just hired 30 new folks in Romania to process these bonuses. If you have either received or applied for your 35% bonus, folks, please type 35%, type bonus. No, just type bonus in the chat bar for us, because we need folks to understand that this company and the owner of this company is already delivering on things that he promises. All right, that's important to understand. Next, what's important, folks, is to understand the timeline and where we're going with this company. It's incredible because Golden Independence Day, you've already seen it. We're trading in 100 coins for 1 gram of gold. Okay, then October, it's the hard fork. Now, what happens in hard forks traditionally, folks, is the coins that are involved in them, they go up in value on hard fork day. But hard fork day is just simply when the KBC and the KCB coin become one coin, the GSC coin, the gold standard bank coin, folks, and that's going to be phenomenal. This is the coin that's going to back government's coins by gold. Okay, this company is in negotiation stages with countries around the world that are looking to issue cryptocurrencies that are backed in physical gold. I love this, folks, because the coin that we're buying, it has a use. And for those that are in the cryptocurrency space, know that utility coins and coins that have useful value, they are around for a long time and they escalate in value, folks. That's important. Next, the next important date is New Year's Day, 2020. We call it the Golden New Year. This is when you're going to be able to now trade in. You'll move from 100 coins per gram to now 75 coins per gram. And then every new year for the next following 3 years, you get a bump, an escalation, folks, to the point where, how about this for a 4 to 5 year plan, when you're able to trade in 1 GSC coin for 1 gram of gold. Folks, this is incredible what we're talking about here. Now, let's talk about technology and voice over blockchain touchscreen phones. This is our joint venture with Sony. And I was talking to a gentleman today, and he was saying that our conversation went. We were talking about Sony and how Sony is such a huge company and how the type of research that they would have to do on our company to even get involved in a joint venture. Okay, so they wouldn't get involved in something that was going to fall flat on its face, folks. So they've done their due diligence and understand that this is a reputable company, and we are going to be launching pre-sales of this blockchain phone, the K1, folks, in Dubai on March 30th. And if you plan on going to Dubai, type Dubai in the chat, folks. Okay, this is interactive, folks, and we're going to let you know that we are actively excited about participating with this company. Next, folks, when you talk about phones, we all use ATMs, and we're accustomed to paying ATM fees, folks. But understand, when you pay for your phone, my phone, I pay a $300 a month phone bill, folks. Sometimes it's a daunting task to do that when you do it for your kids and they choose when they're going to answer those messages. But nevertheless, folks, we're used to paying phone bills. We're used to paying transaction fees when we use ATMs. But this ATM isn't like any other ATM. This is the first ATM that will allow you to transfer fiat currency like the US dollar and euros to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and the KBC to gold. Physical gold, first of its kind, folks, but also This technology will be offered, and those who want to get involved on a business side of all of this innovation, this technology will be in your back office, folks, and it's an incredible thing when you can tie these types of services to passive recurring residual income that's paid on lesser fees. I love the way that sounds, folks. Not only that, but this company has come up with its own Karatbars exchange. Now, I was talking to a gentleman who told me that he bought an ICO in 2017. And for those, we've got people on the phone that own ICOs and will tell you that in many cases, they never even hit an exchange. So for our coin to hit the exchange, 4 different exchanges, 5 exchanges for that matter, within a month of being sold out is an incredible thing. The exchanges that we're starting to hit now, because we are breaking records in the industry, folks. We are breaking records. So this is our very own exchange. There's no way that our new coin won't hit an exchange because we got our own. As a matter of fact, we've got Bitcoin, we've got Ethereum, we've got KBC on there. We have gold. We're the first cryptocurrency exchange where you can go on and exchange your Bitcoin, your profits in Bitcoin, to physical gold. It's an incredible thing, folks. Just think about how it works in the stock market. Right now, we're seeing folks in the know pulling their money out of their 401ks, pulling money out of their stock as they're starting to plummet due to the environment right now, and the dollar is losing value, and they're putting it in gold. And what that's doing is that's creating more demand. So the price of gold, while it's low right now and it's the right time to buy, is starting to creep up because of the demand. Okay, so absolutely, this is a great buy. This is a great situation. And not only that, those that are used to using cryptocurrencies and in the cryptocurrency space are used to paying transaction fees. That's what Ethereum is. It's the gas. It's what moves the transactions through the blockchain. Well, our fees are less, and as we create a network, folks, we are able to receive passive recurring residual incomes based upon our own exchange and our own network of folks. Now, I just want to talk about something, folks, because some of us don't believe that we're actually buying things with monopoly money. Understand what the US dollar is. It's been fiat money since 1971 when it lost its gold backing. Fiat money is currency without intrinsic value that has been established as money, often by government regulation. Fiat money does not have use value and has value only because a government maintains its value or because parties engaging in exchange agree on its value. So you agree to sell me whatever it is that you want to sell me for the amount of physical fiat currency that I want to give to you, okay? Or that you require. We make that agreement, and so we agree on that value. Folks, no intrinsic value. Understand what that means. We are saving money. We go to work every day to save fiat money. It's like saving monopoly money. Okay, if monopoly money had real value, there would be no monopoly games on the shelves. Okay, but understand, banks have known this for years. Okay, world banks are on a gold buying spree that has lasted more than a decade. Okay, they understand at one point in time it was important for banks to have gold because the gold played a vital role in the global financial system. Now banks are choosing to do so because they are worried about the dollar. The dollar, that same dollar that we go out every single day and spend most of our day preparing to work those 8 hours to acquire and to make a living, right? But this is what the banks are doing. They're acquiring gold with the dollars that we're stacking in their money, in their banks, okay? But here's the thing that really tells you the value of gold. U.S. allows China and Russia. Now, why would countries want to stock up on gold? But the U.S. allows China and Russia to accumulate gold on the cheap. U.S. suppression of paper gold prices allow China and Russia to accumulate physical gold reserves at a discount. So countries are now starting to acquire gold. Why? Let's go back to HR 5404, putting the dollar back on the gold standard. Okay, it's incredible. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later, but I want to share with you who Karatbars International is. Folks, we were founded in 2011. We were founded in Stuttgart, Germany. We are internationally shipping to more than 130 some odd countries around the world. Folks, probably about 80% of the world we are shipping gold to right now, folks. Understand this: we specialize in the production and sales of high quality gold products in small transaction friendly weights. What that simply means is that you can acquire gold now, folks, at a rate that you can afford. Gold runs about $1,300 an ounce. So that's not a typical transaction that the average person is willing to make or even sees the value in making. But when you can take as little as $5 and start acquiring gold and storing it for free, folks, it's an incredible thing when you can acquire a gram of gold. This right here, you can take this right here, fiat money, right? And you can exchange it for something like this. Physical gold, folks. That's 24 karat real gold bullion, 24 karat 999 pure gold, 1 gram. And you can exchange this monopoly money for that, something real. It's the oldest money on the planet. Okay, it was created in the Garden of Eden. But understand this. This is our headquarters right here, folks, right across the street from the Mercedes-Benz headquarters. We're a real live functioning company, folks. Cash gold, 24 karat gold, 999.9 pure gold bullion. Folks, this is you get certificate of authenticity, as well as the fact that you can acquire whatever quantities you're looking to do. We've got this currency here where it's decentralized, it's money. You don't need a bank because the gold is already embedded in it. Okay, we've got these cards here, 1 gram cards, 3 gram cards, 6 gram cards, folks, 1 gram, 2.5, 5 gram cards. And these cards are all produced by an accredited LBMA, London Bullion Market Association refinery, folks. The London Bullion Market Association, they are the police of the gold industry. They regulate gold from the time it comes out of the ground to the time that it's barred up to the time that it's placed in wherever it's stored. Okay, they set the standards for it, and they decide who is able to package it, and they are called the good delivery refineries, and that's who packages our gold, folks. It's a phenomenal thing that we also have the type of security that allows our product to be known in the industry as pure. Hologram technology, black light security, the logos, the unique DNA markers. So you're getting the best standard of gold around. Now, who is the founder of our company? I love the fact that we can trace our gold and we can trace our cryptocurrency back to an actual person, a CEO. Who's the CEO of Bitcoin or Ethereum? Who knows where their headquarters is? But they're like 2 of the largest cryptocurrencies around. We know nothing about them. They aren't backed by anything. If they hit zero, folks, understand, you lost everything. Our coins are backed in physical gold. So if they ever hit zero, you have that physical backing. It's like having a stop loss on your cryptocurrency. Never, ever been done before in this industry, folks. Now, Harold Seitz, he is considered the king of gold. He's been recognized on many magazines. He's also an author. I told you to remember the phrase in the beginning, the future of money. He's an author. He wrote this book like 4 years ago, okay? But what I appreciate this gentleman for, one, I appreciate him because he invested 35 million euros of his own money to get this company off of the ground. Now, his mission, folks, this is what I wrap myself around, and this is what I'm asking you to wrap yourself around as well. He says, my mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point that everyone can afford. My goal is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. Okay, now folks, my nickname in this business, they call me Mr. Bust and Loose, and that's because I'm looking to bust every single person I know bust them loose from this current system of debt. I'm talking to everybody I know, folks. I'm talking to my mother, my mother-in-law, my father, my brothers, my wife, my children, aunts, uncles, cousins, fraternity brothers, folks I work with, complete strangers. I'm sharing this with everybody because this is something that we need, folks. Understand, this is a hedge against inflation. Understand, we've got experts, folks, and they're telling us right now that we should just save in gold. Now, we're saving in a currency that has no value, right? I love what this gentleman says right here. Robert Kiyosaki, he's an author, he's a real estate baron, but he's a devout precious metal saver. He saves in gold, he saves in silver. Okay, understand, he says, I play monopoly with the currencies of the world, and I take my profits and I transform them into precious metals. I take them and I transform them into real money, gold. That's what he says, folks. It's an incredible thing. All right. He also says something else, folks, that I remember. I can't remember which one of his books he said it in. He said, why is it that people do, why wouldn't people do what they know is good for them? Investing in gold is good for you, folks, but why don't we do it? Because we aren't taught why we should. But understand, folks, once you learn this here, you'll never lose it. But here's the thing, will you take advantage of it? Okay, this gentleman, Mike Maloney, he has a whole series of the hidden secrets of money, where he talks about how countries' financial systems are being debased because of inflation and overprinting of monies. Okay, but here's the thing, folks, this right here can't be overprinted. It's a finite amount of it. That's why cryptocurrency is so popular today, because there's a finite amount, there's a final amount, so you can't come back and print more of it. Okay, so it's a phenomenal thing, folks, that we have an incredible opportunity right here to start saving in gold, to start exchanging our regular fiat currency. This right here, about 50 US dollars that isn't backed by anything, for real money, gold. Okay, now let me show you why you should do this, because there's security in gold, folks. Just understand, if you were saving $300 a month for 20 years, you would have saved $72,000, which would have a purchasing power of $56,000 today. Okay, only $56,000. That means you lost $16,000 due to saving and declining paper. But on the flip side of that, if you had just saved that same $300 in gold, you would have saved the same $72,000, but because gold is declining at such a rate, it takes more of it to buy gold to equal the price, because your dollars are deflating and decreasing at such a high rate. Your purchasing power here in gold would be over $236,000. As a profit of over $164,000 due to saving in a tangible asset called gold. That's a difference of $180,000, folks. We can't keep taking these kinds of losses. Think about where the economy was. Some of us are old enough to remember the black and white pictures that used to come on television. Folks, in those pictures, generally, the wife stayed at home. A family could be sustained and send their children to college on one income. The man went to work, the wife stayed at home. Okay, and then as time has changed, we had to send both parents to work. And now you find households that have parents, sometimes grandparents, parents, and children, all adults, all working to run run one household. That's inflation. That's why we hedge our money in gold. All right. Now, this is how now all of us, if you're over a certain age, obviously you understand the value of saving. You probably have some stocks, some bonds, some things like this. But look at the stock market, how it's compared. This red line, this is the S&P 500. That's the best stocks. Best 500 stocks right there. This is it. This is the stocks, your S&P adjusted for dividends, and this is gold. Totally outpacing, almost 2-to-1, greater than 2-to-1. Okay, it's incredible. But look, when gold was at its highest, folks, like around almost $2,000 an ounce, okay, 2010, 2011, but it's gone down since then and still crushing our stock markets. Look at this, folks. We had the dot-com bubble where we lost. Okay, and now during our recovery, guess what we're doing? We're calling it a recovery, but guess what? Our accounts are going up because they're going up because we're paying more for the shares. We're buying them at the highest values, but they're going up. They're at the highest levels, right? Until we get to the real estate bubble, right? Okay, and then it takes a big dip and everybody loses everything all over again. But look what's been happening since then. We've been buying at the highest rates possible. Okay, they're going up. And now what they're doing now is they're starting to go down again. Okay, because after all of this growth, you got to have some recession. Things got to retract some, right? So as these go down, guess what? This goes up. right? Now, the average person, what they do is they keep it. We're told to keep it in the market, keep it in the pocket. But those in the know, they pull their profits out and they put it in another vehicle like gold, and then the gold starts to go up because of the demand, and then they take their money out of gold and they come back and buy your stuff when you finally say, let me sell it before I lose everything, and they buy your stock, they buy your investments on sale. Let's understand how the system works. You're supposed to buy low, sell high, right? Now, how about Alan Greenspan? In 1966, prior to his appointment as the Fed chairman, Alan Greenspan wrote, in the absence of the gold standard, there is no way to protect savings from confiscation through inflation. There is no safe store of value. Deficit spending is simply a scheme of confiscation of wealth. Gold stands in the way of this insidious process. Gold, folks, not money. Your what we call money, not your fiat money, your fiat currency. He says gold stands in the way of this. So let's talk about a safe gold and how it is a safe store of value. It's defined as an asset that can be saved, retrieved, exchanged, and be predictably useful in the future by retaining purchasing power. Okay, generally we put our money in the bank because we feel like we're saving, but we see when we go to withdraw it, we see the money that we saved, but the money has been hollowed out by inflation. It has no real value. It has no weight to it, right? So let's talk about a safe store of value. In 1950, you could buy a brand new Ford pickup truck for about $1,100 or 30 ounces of pure 24 karat gold, right? Now, when you flip the script to 2017, it costs you $42,000 for that same truck, right? Okay, or the same 30 ounces of 24 karat gold. And what I'm asking you folks is, would you rather have the declining paper or would you rather have the gold? Same gold for more money, okay? Because the dollar has lost its value and you need more of the dollars to equal up to the gold that is a safe store of value. Now, in 1971, President Nixon did something. He temporarily suspended the gold standard here in the United States, okay? And what that meant was that gold was the dollar was no longer pegged to gold. Okay, so, but in 1971, $1 and a gram of gold, they had about the same value. You could acquire 4 to 5 loaves of bread. Today, 1 gram of gold will get you about 20 loaves of bread, whereas $1 barely gets you 2 slices to make a sandwich with. Let's give you another example, folks. $1,000 saved in 1971 could have bought you 24.6 ounces of gold. But take that $1,000 today, folks, it would only have a purchasing power of $165. $1,000 in 1971 was like $165 today because it's lost that much value. Remember what they said in the HR 5404 that every 35 years the dollar loses half of its purchasing power. Okay, now, but that gold, look at what it's done. It's worth now $32.3 thousand. Which would you rather have? The declining fiat currency here or real money in gold? Now, I just want to share it with you folks, because you don't have to believe me. Just take CNBC's word for it, folks. Gold gains as stock sell-off revives safe haven appeal. Okay, gold prices rose on Thursday as sell-off in global stock market prompts investors to seek safety in metal. Okay, because of a softer dollar, it doesn't have its value. Now, a return to the gold standard, why prices could hit $10,000. That's an ounce. All right. If under the worst case scenario, the solution was to return to the gold standard of the Nixon years, the price of bullion would be worth $10,000 plus an ounce. Why is that, folks? Because you got to take the gold and you got to make the gold enough to cover all of the debt, as well as to cover everyone else's standard of living in the world. So now you're looking to back this right here, this $50 right now. You can take this $50 and you can get a gram of gold for it, right? You can exchange what you go to work for real money, right? But when they do this, what they're talking about here, and they raise it to $10,000 an ounce, okay, this now is worth $50 worth of gold, okay, and this is worth $500 are these. Folks, I hope you see the value in what we're talking about here, right? Now, I know you're going to say, you know what? This seems unbelievable. Let me do my research. Understand, they call it research because you're just doing what already has been done. The search has already been done. That's why they call it research. You're researching the researchers, okay? The LBMA, find out who they are. The London Bullion Market Association, the good delivery refiners. That's who packages our gold, folks. That's who certifies that it's pure, right? Then you got the fact that we're doing business in over 131 countries around the world. Somebody said to me, look, this sounds like one of those pyramid things. And the first thing, my only response, well, what I really wanted to say was what, like your job? Okay. But I couldn't say that. So I just said, listen, pyramids are illegal. They don't allow pyramids to get business licenses to operate in countries all around the world, folks. Not only that, but FedEx, they're our delivery partner. So much so that they deliver so much of this to households around the world, folks, that we are FedEx's largest delivery client. International shipper, folks, they're shipping more of these to households around the world than any other company is shipping their product. So much so that they have a home office within our home office. They got a satellite office in our home office in Stuttgart, Germany, to ensure that our clients get their gold. That's how valuable what this company is doing is to FedEx. Okay, now let's talk about my favorite folks, MasterCard. Okay, because I take care of my KYC documents just like you folks. That's getting to know your customer. That's just sending them a driver's license or picture ID, government ID, sending them a bill showing them that you're who you are and you live where you live, folks. And you can get one of these just off of one. Okay, that's not even tied to your social security number. We get paid on it in euros. Listen, I can take that card down to the local Wawa, withdraw $20, crisp $20 bill, right? And then when I go back to my back office and I look it up and I see that my balance has only been depleted by 17.58 euros because euros are more valuable than the US dollar. How about that? Then you got the Vatican. The Vatican orders 100 of these cards every single year. They put the Pope's face on it and they use it as a fundraiser for their and they sell it to their parishioners as a way to funding their ministry, folks. It's incredible. The parishioners, they get an asset, they get to write it off, and the Vatican gets more money. They're our licensing partners, right? Then you talk about the fact that you got hundreds of thousands of satisfied customers all around the world, almost 700,000 affiliates around the world, folks. Understand, the research has been done. Now, I just want to share with you folks that we're expecting you and we're asking you to invest in yourself. Why do you want to do that? Because you can just get a business status here with our company. A bronze status is 40 euros. Silver status is 50 euros. Gold status is 60. VIP is 80. You can choose how much you want to make in this company. But this is what we're so excited about, these profit packages. I mean, these things are flying out the door, folks. And the reason they're doing that is why? Because these executive packages, you can decide which one you want to get. And it's impressive that we have a €1 million package. I've never, ever seen that from a company before. Now, understand this. You can take these packages, you can store the gold in our company for free. And by doing so, the company will trade your gold on the Hong Kong gold market, folks, and they're promising you an annual return of 15 grams annually. Okay, this million euro product, that's 1 kilogram of gold in profit yearly. That's over $40,000 for a kilogram of gold. All right. Now, you're kidding. I understand what you're getting here. This is kind of the sweet spot. So I'm going to talk about these packages here. 3,000 euros, you're getting 3,000 euros worth of the KCB coin. Then you got this cash gold. Now you can take this cash gold, you can hold on to the gold, or you can take the gold and you can go to our own exchange and acquire more KBC. So now you have the KCB and the KBC. Remember, the KBC, you can exchange on the 4th of July, 100 coins for 1 gram of gold. Okay. So on the real, you can take this and you can flip this into coins that'll flip back into what you paid. You earn a profit on your package just by flipping the gold, these coins here. It's an incredible thing. And you're getting a bonus on top of the KCB. All right. And it gets even better. You're getting a VIP status with your packages, anything from here on up. Now, as you start to go down, you get a gold package here, a little less gold, a little smaller bonus. And then you also, it goes down as low as 150 euros. That's about $200. You get some cash gold. You're still going to get a bonus. You're still going to get a status with the company. All right. So it's a huge thing. You just get in where you fit in. But we encourage you to stretch yourself, folks. Now, this is the thing. We just talked about the sweet spot, right? Okay, so with this 3K package, you're talking about, we mentioned the 55% discount, bonus that you're getting here, but understand there's a reduction in bonus the longer you take. In cryptocurrency, the early bird gets the worm, folks. They reward you for moving fast. So listen, February 15th, guess what? This dropped to 33%. Okay, it drops again in March 15th. But here's the thing, folks. The amateur says, you know what? Okay, so I need to get in before March 15th, so I can get this 22%, so I can get the 33%. Okay, but the smart person, the professional, understands I need to get started today, so I can get this, and so that I can offer this to the people that I know, like, and love. Do I want them to have 33% or 22%? All right, so I hope you caught that real quick, but here's another great bonus that's happening. When you help somebody else get a package, so let's just say up until February 28th, okay, you help somebody get one of those 3K packages, you, as the person that helped them get that, you get 100% of that package as well in KCB. So they get 3,000 euros, they get a bonus, and you get 3,000 euros. Not only that, but if you help somebody else get a package and you already have one, let's say you got a bronze or a silver and they choose to get a VIP package, they're going to give you 100% of the coins and a VIP package. How about that? All of that for helping somebody out. I love our CEO for doing things like that. But the longer you wait, the less bonus you get. It drops all the way down to 25% at the end of February, end of April. So here's the thing, folks. Somebody invited you here. They told you can make some serious money, and I want to share with you how that part of it is done. The dual team payout, folks. How that works is everyone on your team, left or right, they can acquire, and when they acquire gold products, any of the services, business packages, or what have you, it creates dual team payouts. It creates units. Everything that we do has a unit value. We talked about what you make every time we get paid. These are the units, okay? So as you create a team on the left, let's call it team A, team on the B, team on the right, team B, 25 units and 50 units, or it could be vice versa, 50 and 25 units. It creates a DTP, a dual team payout, folks. And that payout is to infinity levels, okay? It's an incredible thing, folks. A binary team, two sides, and it pays out to infinity. All right, and it pays out based upon whichever level you decide you want to get in at. So you acquire coins, it gives you a business status. How many VIPs do we have on the line? If you have a VIP package, type VIP in the chat, folks. We want you to understand that folks see this and they're getting started at the highest levels in this company. But here's the thing, we also get an 80, 180, you can get 180 dual team payouts in 1 week. 180,000. Okay, now this is leverage, folks. I love leverage like this, folks. Anything you do, it doesn't matter which level package you get. Okay, you're going to earn 10%. So let's just say you're a silver. Okay, you're silver, and you help somebody become a VIP package. That's 3,000 euro pack, 3K pack at the minimum, right? So they just got what? A 3K pack. You just got 10%. You earn 10% of that, so you earn 300 euros. All right, you just got 3,000 euros of the KCB, and you just got a promotion to the VIP level. Okay, but guess what? The person, you don't know a whole lot because you just got started, right? But the person that helped you was the person that sponsored you into the business. Okay, or you may have got help from the person that sponsored them, because this person could be possibly new as well. All right, it doesn't take long to start growing in this business, but we're leveraged, folks, through 3 levels of commissions in this business. If your job worked this way, I'm telling you, if the jobs worked that way, I probably would still have one. I left the job market in 1996 and haven't punched the clock ever since, okay? But I love the fact that we even get more incentivized to help people as they get involved with this awesome company, as they join this incredible team, folks. Understand, as a bronze, you're going to get 2 generations of payouts of check matching. You help your team acquire a certain number of income, and it produces your 5% match is $1,000. Folks, you got that. if that's what it equates to, through 2 generations, as a silver 3 generations, as a gold 5 generations. And this is why people see the VIP level. But guess what? You earn $1,000 in check matching bonuses. You're also going to get an equal KCB bonus, 1,000 euros in KCB as well. This company incentivizes us to help you and to make sure that you get a great start and have success in this business. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because the person that invited you here onto this call, they're incentivized to help you have success. So understand this. This is your first goal. We've got this thing called a 5 and 5 Karat fast track bonus, and that's your first goal. Basically, you help 5 people get started in the first 5 weeks at your level of high or higher, and you get a free promotion to the next level. And you can do it twice. So you can go from silver to VIP by helping 10 people get started at your level or higher in the first 5 weeks in this business, folks. It's incredible the way this works, okay? Again, it's all about helping other folks. So what I want to do now is, we are blessed to have some of the top affiliates in this company right here on this line right now. And I need you to take, I'm asking them to take about 1 minute to share their stories with you each, because I've got the time at about 8:27, and we like to finish this presentation up within an hour. So I'm going to ask if they can limit their conversation, their testimonials to about 45 seconds to a minute at the most. So what I want to do is, I want to turn this call over to, okay, I had some folks on here and they're gone now. So let's see who we got on the line. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to turn this over to one of the top leaders. This gentleman is somebody that I truly, truly respect. I work with this gentleman on almost a daily basis. I've talked to him probably 3 times today. And I just want to share with you that this gentleman is, he was the first person that I knew in this company. He helped me be aware that there was what we call a gold brick wall for the top affiliates in this company. And this gentleman, he has his likeness embedded on that wall, not once, but from 2 positions, from his personal position and from a business position. This gentleman holds the top level in this company as a gold director elite 3. He's a 3-time #1 best-selling author, as well as an internet marketing genius. What I like to do is turn this call over to none other than Dr. Sergio Razel. Sir, are you there?
I'm here, Mr. Murray. Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear.
Excellent. What a wonderful presentation. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for that awesome introduction. And folks, just so you know, for those of you that don't know, Mr. Murray is the most sought after trainer in all of Karatbars International. I'm going to embarrass him a little bit, but that it is true. He's earned that title. I bet my money on him every single day. He's truly a gentleman that loves to help people. He's a servant leader. And I mean, I got to tell you what, you already know he knows all the facts, and he has a huge world-class business. So, Mr. Murray, before we go any further, I just wanted to make sure I saluted you for all the work that you do, sir. I got to tell you, being on the team with you is just something that I absolutely am thankful to God every day for. Folks, you've seen it. This is it, the Karatbars universe. You're at the right place before time. This is just an awesome opportunity. It's changed my life forever. I'd already been successful in other business ventures, traditional as well as the referral marketing industry, and I was very fortunate to come across this opportunity 4 short years ago. And I tell you what, it has not changed. I was able to actually leave an entire city, an entire life that I had built for myself to take care of my family in another city after 24 years of being there. And then I was able to actually leave that, come back, relocate back home to this area so that I could take care of my loving mother. And because of this business, because of Karatbars International, and because of the tremendous team that we have established, the way we all work together, it has absolutely given me an opportunity to spend great days every day with my loving mother without being concerned about having a job and punching a clock or anything like that. So as a personal banker and also as a businessman, I could look at this and I knew from day one that this was a great opportunity. And it's just gotten better and better. So, folks, I want to ask you and suggest that you get back with the person that introduced this business opportunity to you, that, you know, you find out from them what you need to do to get started. And look at it this way. Every transaction that you do with Karatbars International is a profit, is an asset producing activity. So make sure that you put yourself on the right side of money so that money is no longer an issue for you in your life. And with that being said, I'm going to turn the call back over to a very capable gentleman, your host this evening, none other than Mr. Al Murray. Success is voluntary and you deserve it. Thank you. Back to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Certainly appreciate you and all that you bring to the table. Your leadership is impeccable. And I tell you, you bring a ton of value to everything that we do here in Wealth Builders Worldwide and in this company in general. So thank you again for being diligent and for being on this call on a weekly basis. Thank you very much, sir. But listen, folks, you've seen the level of success that we've had. You've heard from one of the top affiliates in this company. You can see just so on behalf of so many of these people, I want to welcome you to Wealth Builders Worldwide and just let you know that you are in the right place at the right time. And there are three types of people that really, three types of mindsets that prevail after seeing a presentation like this. The first person says, hey, you know what? This might not be for me. This isn't for me. Well, we understand that everything isn't for everybody, but making great decisions for your family is, okay? Do something great for yourself and for your generations and start saving. Open up a free gold savings account and start exchanging some of that fiat currency so you can be ready when the world's currency turns back to this right here, the savior of our currencies. Okay. Next, the second type of person says, hey, you know what? I got some questions. Okay. Stick around after the webinar. Post your questions up in the Q&A. We can get those questions answered for you. Understand, the worst thing you could do is walk away from an opportunity like this with all of the wealth of knowledge on this line and then walk away and ask somebody that knows nothing about this company what they think about it. Because understand, it literally could mean you buying their opinion and buying their particular lifestyle, folks. If they don't have what you want, definitely I'm not buying what they have to say. Okay, I'm buying what folks have to say that are having the success in this industry. So again, the third type of person says, hey, you know what? You're talking about saving in gold. That makes sense. You're talking about acquiring gold-backed cryptocurrencies, which allows me to acquire what? More gold. That makes even more sense. It's all backed in gold. That makes the most sense. But man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. You could have stopped a long time ago. How do I get started? Listen, get back to the person that invited you to this webinar. Get your questions answered and let your person know where you stand, folks. We are looking for folks from all levels, all walks of life. If you are the type of person, regardless of what level of success you're having, if you can look at yourself in the mirror and know that you are capable of doing more, if you had a superior system, if you only had a vehicle, what we're saying is latch arms with us. Come on, go with us on this journey here to financial independence, folks. We are saving, we're building wealth, and we're preserving our wealth in gold. You know in your heart that this makes sense. And if you're like the so many courageous folks that we have on the line that pray and that pray for opportunities to come to their way and to come to others, folks, this could be your answer, and we're encouraging you to step in and step up and run with us. I'm telling you, folks, we are super excited that you're here. Please get back to the person that invited you. I'm just going to let you know we've got free presentations in the Waldorf, Maryland area. We got them going on every other week in the Baltimore area. I believe this week we will not be in Baltimore, but the following week we will. We've got a sold out Let's Go weekend in April 12th to the 13th, but I still suggest that you get there. Folks, we got a team call every single Wednesday with none other than Mr. Amazing Rodney Roach. Saturday, Dr. Sergio Rosell and myself, folks, we come together to help you and your affiliates get a fast start, to help them understand how to get that 5 and 5 bonus, folks. It's an incredible thing. And then Dr. Rosell has that Gold Brick Show every single Saturday. And then we've got so many things that Wealth Builders Worldwide has to offer. Trainings, fast track trainings, power calls, freedom calls, webinars, so many things, goldrocks.info. Okay, folks, just tie in to what's going on and you will eventually get the things that you're looking for. Folks, visit our webpage, wealthbuildersworldwide.info. Follow the map. The map stands for Massive Action Plan, and we encourage you to save in gold, acquire more coin, and tell more people about what we're doing. We're here every single Tuesday and Thursday to help you build your business. If you can do what the person did that got you here to get you on and take a look at this webinar, folks, I'm telling you now, you'll grow your business. So with that, folks, we're super excited that you're here. God bless you and good night.